This is the end. Dang it, that didn't work. Things have not been going well. We got some diamonds, but now we're stuck in a hole, and I've got to get back to the base before things get out of control. Like that. Geronimo. Alright, let's see if we can get this stuff back without dying again. Oh, good. Diamonds. Name tag. Looks like it's all here. I think I'm gonna eat a bit of bread. And then we're gonna see if we can make our way back home. I'll see you guys over there. Well, after a long and perilous journey, I've finally made it home. And I need to get some things set up. I've got 12 pieces of bread, and that's about all the food I have to my name. So I think I need to pay a visit to some friends that are a little bit shorter in stature. But first, let me get suited up. That's better. We should be safe for a little bit now. Welcome to the Shire. Now, I know it doesn't look like much. It looks just like a Minecraft village, but today, the goal for this video is to set up a food source, and I thought it'd be really fun to give it a little bit of a story of hobbits. These people here may not know it yet, but they're hobbits, and they're going to produce for us tons and tons of food. But the first thing I'm going to have to do is destroy everything they have now. Hopefully, they won't mind too much. I already see the Iron Golem watching me. Just going to come over here real quick. The other thing I'm noticing is there's very few hills, so we may have to separate them up and have them share a few houses. Though there's a hill here and maybe one... Hello, fox. That was cute. Hey, bud. Look at you. We've got a couple of hills over here, and I may end up having to make a few as well, but I'm sure some of these villagers wouldn't mind having a roommate or two. Let's get started with the destruction. I've managed to cut down all of the villager houses in this area, minus this well, and there's still tons of trees everywhere, so we don't have a clear view of what we want to deal with, but I think we have a workable area. Though I am definitely going to have to be doing some terraforming, I feel like it would be great to start with that hill behind me there. We can at least use that and not have to terraform a whole ton, maybe... Excuse me, I am trying to talk here. You guys are being a little loud. Could you stop? Please. No? Okay, well, I'll move. Don't you worry. Good grief. We could start with this whole hill right here and fill in some of this water area to help terraform some, and maybe even add a farm along this area to help with the food. I think that's going to be huge in getting started. Well, look at the little fox going for a swim. He's so cute. He's got a little fishy in his mouth. All right, so to get started, let's see if we can grab some dirt. There we go. Not a whole ton, but it's something to work with. And we can start filling in some of these spaces. Yeah, that didn't go very far, but we do have the area marked out that we'd like at least, and there's probably a couple of other things that we could do here to change it up. Like remove this random floating block. Now I just need to find some other dirt somewhere else to remove in order to get some fill dirt. So I think we've got exactly what we need done. We filled in a bunch of the dirt over here so it looks a little bit better. And I'm thinking that it'd be really cool to have a diagonal entrance right here. And let's see, if we dig this out, we may be able to get the round entrance that we know and love from Hobbits. So I think this is going to be a great spot for the doorway, but now that we have this marked out, let's go ahead and start farming. I'm getting kind of hungry and could use some food now. Also, I don't know why, but there are iron golems everywhere in this village. What is freaking them out so much? Okay, so we've got some farms planted, which I think will end up working really nicely. But now I've just got to figure out exactly how to build this Hobbit Hole. So I think a good place to start is by getting a couple of doors. So if we can get the doors in place where we want them. Maybe not quite like that. So it looks a little flat to be a Hobbit Hole, but I think as we continue working on it, it'll turn out a little bit better. I'm enjoying the door for the most part. I think what might help, let me see, take this off and this off. And then what if we do something that? Maybe? Excuse you. You're in the way. Pardon me. Okay. That looks interesting. I wonder if it would be better if we do another stair here. Something like that. Kind of covers it up and gives it a little bit more of a movement upward, and then we could do a slab on top of that. That can be interesting. Okay, something like that's working pretty well. And I even added some trap doors on the top of the stairs there, so it gives it a little bit more movement up. And so it's kind of rounded. The only problem I have is right there and there. It's just not what I'm looking for, really. Let's see. Add stairs there. I can't add it on this side. If I lay that down, I can't do that, so that's got to stay up. Yeah, you're not really enjoying the look of your house just yet, are you? It's coming along. It's coming along, but it's going to take a minute. Yeah, I know. Why are you on top of the fences, dude? So there's a little bit of something that I'm missing, and I just can't quite place it. I wonder if it's the door. If I just take these away. Okay, so it's not perfect, but it's definitely a step in the right direction. I could work with that. So now we've got to figure out exactly what to do on the outside over here by the farm. Excuse me, Mr. Gollum. And I'm thinking we might want some sort of rounded window here so that the Hobbit villager, farmer villager, Hobbit, can look out this window and see their farm growing. Although on this side over, pardon me. On this side over here, there's not really much space for a window, so we may not want to do anything too much over here. Just kind of leave it as it is, maybe. Just kind of work on that side, and then we can do the interior and maybe round out the hill a little bit. I don't really like all the square shapes there. And of course, we need to remove the granite. So if we come over here, we're going to need a shovel. I just love having you trample all over the potatoes. It's great. It's great. That was intentional, wasn't it? I think if we lay something down like this, it could look nice. And let me think. I want to put something, I don't know, like this in the corners. And then come out. That looks kind of shaped like an egg. Oh, geez. Oh, that is much more round. Okay, something like that looks a little bit better. And then we could do something like this there. And I guess push this up a bit. Yeah, I think that looks good. And then what we'll do is we'll dig into the wall some. Trample our own crops, because that seems like a good idea. Ah, yes, that window's looking really, really nice, and you can see through into the room there, though I still have a lot of digging to do on the inside. And of course, he's just strolling through the garden like it's no big deal. Now, the main issue, or the main thing I need to work on right now, is figuring out how to get this to look like it's connected to that, and still keep the natural look of what we've got going on with the hill. It may be a little bit more difficult than I anticipate, though I think I can sort of do a roof line going across there and do something maybe in the middle there. That could be interesting. I don't know about a window of any kind, but we could definitely try something. Okay, I like what we've got going on here, but there's a distinct lack of color. We have some poppies and we have these sweetberry bushes, but it's still very beige and brown with a little bit of green. It's not really working. I need something else, like some rose bushes or something else. So we may have to go and explore a bit to see if we can find some rose bushes. Yeah, I have no idea where to begin. But before we get too far, let's see if we can get the farmer guy or the villager guy, wherever he ended up, inside the house and see what he thinks of the cramped quarters. Of course, we're going to end up, you know, doing some renovations and such. Ah, awesome. He's stuck in there. We're good to go. Seems like he'll be safe now, and he's taking carrots and wheat, so we're not going to trade with him just yet, because we're hoping that it'll be potatoes here soon. So, good luck, and let me put a little bed in there for you. That might be helpful. Put that right there, and you can go to sleep when you need to. Just close that door on you. And let's put our bed back down right here. And yeah, no, I think this is looking really good. I'm really excited about it. We just need more color, and I think that'll make things look a lot better. Yeah, maybe a little bit more detail here and there, though I think the trap doors and the slabs are really doing a good job. It may just need maybe a couple of fences, but everything's looking real nice. Let me know what you guys think down in the comments below, or if you have any other thoughts or suggestions to add besides rose bushes. Oh yeah, that pop of color makes all the difference. I think that's going to look real good with what we've got going on. Now I've just got to figure out how to fix the interior, and then maybe we'll add a couple of things on top, like some bone meal and maybe a chimney or so. So let's go in here and figure out what we want to do. Alright, so the inside is looking pretty good. It's pretty wide open here, which means we're gonna have a lot of space to work with if we want to add more farmers in here. Otherwise, this guy may just have a really nice house all to himself, and it's got a bit of a vaulted ceiling. What I'm thinking about wanting to do in here is find a way to make it look like the ceiling is supported with some sort of wood, and I of course want to replace all the walls with some maybe of the birch wood, hello, and maybe some spruce wood in here as well. The entrance is a little strange because it's not on the circle itself. There's a little hall that comes in. So we might try to do a little bit of a vaulted entrance here as we work on it. But I think this could be really, really cool as we finish it up. For now, he's going to be the only farmer, and he's still wanting carrots and wheat. So we need to make sure that we're spreading our farm out here. And it looks like I've made an unintentional golem farm here, which is actually kind of hilarious. Let's see if this works. I might just die. Nice. You guys have just kind of been in the way. Nice. We got a bunch of free iron out of that. 11. That's pretty sweet. And we've got more to deal with. But let's make sure we're spreading our crops, and then we can work on trading with our farmer as well as we go. Okay, we got these supports in, and I think those are going to look really, really good, especially once we replace the walls with birch and maybe a little layer down on the bottom of something else. I'm not quite sure what it's going to be. Maybe stone brick, could be. But also here on the bottom, we need to replace the stone floor with wood, and I'm thinking we're going to end up doing stripped logs alternating like so, or maybe have different patterns of wood through the floor with what we have here. We could also alternate a little bit with some of this too, and just kind of see how that ends up looking on the floor. We just have to make sure Mr. Villager Man here is happy. What do you think about it? We got a nice little room in here for you, and it's I know it's a lot of birch. It's a lot of birch, but we got some spruce in here too. The spruce is very supportive, and it looks very great. I guess we need to do a little bit more decorating with furniture and stuff, but what do you think of your new place, sir? Do you like it? I'll take that as a yes. All right, now we just got to figure out how to decorate the interior, and there's still the matter, oops, of all these iron golems. What in the world? We still need to smooth out the top here a little bit. It is a little sheer, and it needs some decoration on top with maybe a fireplace or something like that. But this is definitely coming along really, really well. And I love the view that you get when you look on the inside there. Is there a cat inside? And well, it's done. We have got Iron Golem Row right here with full fields of potatoes and carrots. And as you walk in into this small entryway, we have the lovely interior of our farmer's very own Hobbit Hole. Eventually, I may add some other farmers in here, or I may give them each their own house. I haven't quite decided. I know that this village is going to be used for the main food source, so we'll definitely have farmers, and we'll even end up having butchers and things like that. But this is the first step towards that goal, and I think it looks quite lovely. Now, I've just got to do a little bit of cleanup before I take the thumbnail shot. Well, that didn't quite go to plan. Let's try this one again. Yeah, that's looking real good. No more iron golems wandering around and everything. I love that I replaced the top of the roof there with moss. I think that adds a really nice texture for the Hobbit Hole. And this window is just beautiful. You get to look in and see everything going on. Oh, I am so happy with this. You guys let me know what you think down in the comments below about our Hobbit Hole, and if you think there's any adjustments we should make. And also, what you think the next Hobbit Hole should be, whether we should do a butcher or a leather worker, something along those lines. You guys let me know. Thanks again. We'll see you in the next one.